Going in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings. Here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Islam Makhachev, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, early round action here as we get a look at Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. He has taken the UFC welterweight division by storm. He's got a whole lot of momentum coming in here tonight. Believes he'll have the grappling advantage, but he also said to us midweek, if this is a kickboxing match, I think I can thrive in that realm as well. Hook to the head there by Rakhmonov. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Just missed on the front kick there. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Under 2 minutes in the first round.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
5 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, big left hook there. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. In the half guard, there it is. Now he's going to mount.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Got to be careful here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Islam Makhachev. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Makhachev's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Okay, he's got it. That's it. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank. Both guys.
Desperate moment. No way, he got out.
Well, he did a really good job. He turned left to cause an action, forced himself going right. He gave up the mount position, but being mounted is much better than being stuck in a deep triangle.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. He went high and down.
Use your footwork and let's get focused.
Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Nice shot over the top there.
And everything's landing with so much power. Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands lead to go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Ooh.
Nice shot there by the champ.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now. Now he's going full mount.
Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Good work from the top here by Rakhmonov. Pretty accurate there from bottom position.
Big right hook there by the champ. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
So Rakhmonov's in half guard. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Final seconds of round 3. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe and relax. You're doing great, dude. That was awesome, okay? You almost had that triangle. I need you to tighten.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, his timing was impeccable on that takedown. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And now he's a good choke. Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight. All right, this is not where you want to be. You don't want to be on your belly with your opponent on your back, flattening you out. Nice transition.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Makhachev's got the full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Makhachev ground and pound from half guard now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, side control now. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight. Nice defense.
Under a minute to go.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
Oh, he got to a spot.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Final seconds of round 4. Oh, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books.
All right, great round, bud. Relax, take a deep breath and listen. You are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get suckered in.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one time to check it,
right,
and your night can be over. Or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue? Here's a tissue. That's a nice quick takedown to change the complexion of this round. Rakhmonov gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loaded people up with those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you. In the half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
And he's back up.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him. Oh, nice.
So Rakhmonov's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance.
Bad.
And back to his feet. Oh! Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Makhachev.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Oh, my goodness.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Another big takedown. Now he's trying to guillotine. Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so there he is. He came in the hunted. He remains as such. Congrats to the still UFC welterweight champion. Big effort out of the incumbent here tonight.
He has so much pride in being the UFC champion, and you see it in the effort that he puts in retaining his title. One of the best welterweight champions in UFC history.